All right, good afternoon. I am meteorologist Vin Crosby. We have some thunderstorms that are moving on through the region, and they are coming in from the southwest direction, moving to the north, and they will continue to move to the north as we continue to monitor them here on the weather show with Vin Crosby. So let me get right to the radar here, and you can see, first of all, I'm just going to take me and make me a little smaller here. And there that is. And then we're going to go to the radar and we're going to do some interacting with the radar so we can see exactly where the storms are going and where they are moving to. You can see this is a pretty good strong band down to our south that's moving in from the south heading up towards the north. And we are going to continue to monitor this as we go on in through the next couple of hours, say half hour or so. And this band that is coming on through is very strong, and it's just about on the flying Y right now, moving from the south to the north. So the yellows and oranges and reds, there's some reds packed in there. So I can see the sky's pretty dark here. There's going to be some snow, possibly with this as it moves on through. Some heavy snow showers could be coming on through with this as well as it comes on through the flying Y and moves on to the north, with maybe even a clap of thunder mixed on in. So let me go to the very latest image here, going for a closer look. You can see coming in just north and east of Kuna, stretching through Meridian. So some snow showers moving on through with the potential of a rumble of thunder mixed in. As you see that little red dot that's down in through here, that's moving to the north, going up towards the flying Y. If I take down the radar opacity here a little bit, let you see the streets and the interstate there, you can see the flying Y very clear. And then this band stretches all the way back through Fairview, getting through Eagle Road in Fairview. Looks like that is North Meridian Road back through Chinden, where it's just light snow showers, and then heavy snows and snow showers pick up here north of West Beacon Light Road, going up in towards Emmett and continuing moving towards the northeast. But this band right here coming through with a pretty good little pop to it. And there will be some gusty winds associated with this as it moves on towards the north, going at a fairly decent clip. Let's check out some of the observations that are out there right now. And with the observations, we do see some gusts of wind, not damaging winds, but some gusts of wind with temperatures right around 37 degrees, dropping down to 36 degrees around the Boise airport, 40 degrees up around West Chinden Boulevard and out towards Meridian. We got 35 degrees. 33 degrees on the south side of Meridian Road. But you can see that where the showers are moving through the snow showers, and I'm located down by the Boise Town Square Mall, and I can say that it is snowing pretty good out right now. A good snow shower coming on through, accumulating pretty quickly on the garage roofs and surfaces. So looks like some low visibilities and some snow showers coming on through more than the rain showers. But I can see the winds gusting out there, and I can see some of the blowing snow that's taking place out there. So this is right around Franklin Road and the Boise Town Square Mall Road area. Heavy snow showers coming on through. So the band that is moving through on the radar that you see right here is coming on through. So I'm going to refresh this, get the very latest for you. And there it is. So right on cue. So this is 5:10, so it's about 6 minutes old, so that makes sense. Right where that band is coming through, that is a snow shower coming on through the region with some gusty winds. It'll continue to be moving towards the north and the northeast direction. So folks around West State Street, West Eustic Road, you're going to get into some of this. Garden City, West Hill Road, and then all this is going to move right up along Bogus Basin Road and go up towards Bogus Basin. So it hasn't hit that area yet. And if we take a look at some webcam footage of Bogus Basin, there it is. You can see there's the base, Simplot Base Lodge. Folks up there enjoying, but the clouds down to the south and east of that Bogus Basin peak there, you can see the dark clouds moving in. That's the snow showers that we're seeing across our region right now. The radar, very, very telling. As I put that into motion here, you can see that most of the snow and rain showers coming up from the south and moving to the northeast. Pretty good band. And watch this last little clip there. It kind of makes a pinwheel. See right there? It's kind of a nice S formation too. See that line? Looks like the last frame right here is in like an S formation right in through there. So there is a potential for what we call convective showers in the atmosphere because of this system that is moving on through, and that will continue to move on through as we go into the rest of the evening hours. So this band will continue to move on through. Looks like it's coating the ground pretty decently out there with low visibility, so roadways could be a little slick out here in the short term. Behind it, as you can see, there's not a whole lot going on down towards Nampa right now, Lake Lowell out by Caldwell. It's just this one line that's going to go right up along 55, breaking back down towards Eagle Road. West State Street's about to get inundated, and downtown Boise is about to get inundated with the rain. And, well, I keep saying rain. It looks like rain on the radar, but it is snow falling in Boise right now. I think I got rid of the traffic cameras. Let's see what we got here. I think I do have some traffic cameras here. Oh, routine maintenance. Wouldn't you know it? Let's see if I can refresh it and see if they're going to... Page not found. All right, well, bye-bye traffic. Let's go and take a look at the radar. And then after this, I'll take a look at the satellite picture too, and do what I love to do and draw. All right, so I got some comments here. Got, I think it's just one person watching. And it's out by... I think it's Dark Mandalore out there by Veterans Memorial Parkway. Oh, I've got nine people watching now. All right, there you go. Yeah, so chime in. Let me know where you're at. So, yeah, it should be moving through Veterans and right about now for sure, as this line continues to move on through to the north and towards the east. But yeah, chime in, let me know where you're watching from, and we'll see if we can get some updates for you with this band of snow showers that's moving on through. Looks like the heavier shower that was here over by the mall is starting to taper off a bit, but the snow's still coming down. Pretty good clip. A pretty good rate of snow is moving on down across the region, is what I'm seeing here. And so it looks like that was the latest radar right around 5:10 as we put this into motion, and now see where we have. Now let's see if we've got a later radar. Nope, still 5:10. So that band is moving towards the north. It's already into probably Garden City. It's probably already down towards West State Street, down through the connector, coming up across the Boise River, and then going up into the foothills is where that line of snow shower activity is going. And taking a look at the satellite, one of my favorite things to do is interact with this satellite and draw. But there, here is the big picture of what's going on. We're getting a little piece of the system that's back offshore. So the one that you see right in here. So this right here, this area low pressure spinning, the associated front is way up and through here, kicking through like kind of like that. And then this piece of energy right in through here is kind of coming through a trough, if you will. And that's what we're getting. We're getting this instability in the atmosphere cutting through much of the northwest, which is cool, not cold, but it's real cold above it. And so that is why we're seeing the instability down here at the surface. So if I go in for a closer look, and I'm going to change the colors of the outlines of the states, because with the white on white there, you can hardly see it. It won't let me. Oh, it won't let me. So you're stuck with it. But right here is basically where we are looking at the Treasure Valley in Boise, southwest Idaho. And go down even closer. And yeah, so Ontario right up and through here, Boise right through here with these heavy bands of white clouds. So you can literally see these thunderstorm clouds or convective clouds right in through here coming on down, and then this band right in through here, which was a little while ago. That is what is probably moved up to this spot right in through here. Those higher cloud tops, they are in the white. And so if I stop it, so right here, this band was the higher cloud tops here, the snow showers that are moving through and continuing to press to the northeast. And this was, quite a while ago. So let me give this a refresh and see if we can get this updated and get some of the latest information here. Interaction. That's not what I want. I want this. And it just goes up a little tick. So it is about a half hour old, this satellite imagery. Unfortunately, the Weather Service doesn't update it in real time, but this right here is what's coming on through the region. So if you're just tuning in, right now we do have the snow showers coming on through. They'll continue to move on through the region. Got Russell out in Nampa. Thanks, Russell. Heavy snow shower passed through there about 45 minutes ago. Yep, Dark Mandalore. Heavy snow just moved on through. Yeah, that's that band of snow showers come through. Shane, thanks for checking in. Snow showers winding down in Star. Yeah, that's about right. As this line is very thin, very concentrated, and clicking on through at a pretty good clip. So yeah, so there it is. So Middleton, Star, it looks like you're right on the back edge. It's going up 16. Looks like the heaviest is just over Beacon Light. Coming through Eagle right now. Down around Veteran, should be coming down pretty good. Looks like mostly grapple snow. There you go. Hi, Tanya. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. We are seeing, the heaviest yellows there would probably be more of that grapple type snow, snowflakes, because of the temperature. Basically, what's happening is the snow falls through, hits our warm layer, which is down below, and it actually melts into a little snowball and then continues to fall on through into the colder layer that's underneath the warm layer, and there's your grapple that forms. But we are seeing that band of yellows move on towards the north and east. The winds gusting around 20 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour in some spots, and now we're starting to see this line stretch all the way on up in towards Washington County, going up in towards Gem and getting up towards Emmett and along 55. As I put this into motion, you get a good idea of the flow of these snow showers coming on through. There's a few light ones back in eastern Oregon. Looks like they're pretty heavy out there in Malheur County, but that's dissipating as it heads towards Ontario and Payette, and that will continue moving on off towards the north and east. Yeah, really appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you had a great weekend. I literally was sitting watching TV and took a little glimpse of the radar and said, you know what, I'm going to go talk to some folks about this because I like doing that. But what's going to be real interesting is as this heads up into the foothills, it should come down at a pretty good clip. And this is band down to the south coming in right there. Look at that. So that's a pretty good band. So folks driving through, well, nobody's going to be really driving down through there. But as this continues to move to the northeast, this heavy band of heavy snow showers, southern Ada County, coming through the desert, eventually that's going to make it to 84. So that's going to make for some slick conditions on the interstate. And then it looks like we have some snow showers down here too, going just west of Glenn's Ferry, coming in around State Highway, the 78 there, going into 20, way down to the south here by the Owyhee-Elmore County. But south of Mountain Home right now, and the Air Force Base getting into some snow showers as well. So thought there would be some heavy thunderstorms mixed in when I saw the signature of that convective band of showers, but not strong enough for the convective showers to form any thunderstorms or thunder showers right now. There's a pretty good little snow shower in South Cole Road, down south of Victory, going up over the airport area. It should be going over there very quickly, getting in right on top of the airport across the region. Yeah, definitely. Anybody out shooting Pleasant Valley? Yeah. A little snowy out there shooting down to Pleasant Valley. I've been down there many times. Sight in the rifle. Of course, never led to any shooting of the deer. So it looks like stars out of it. Thanks for that update on Shane. Grapple snow around Veterans by Dark Mandalaw, just off Veterans. And Tanya, way back up there. Let's see what we got going on for Tanya. Not much. Oh, yeah, there's a little band of snow up there. So you'll be getting some snow showers, Tanya, up by your area there. Nothing significant. And this really is not terribly significant. Looks like it is tapered off here at Franklin and Cole in our area. And that's what the radar is kind of showing right now. So it's kind of winding down. Let's take a look at some temperatures. And then I'll take a little jaunt across the country, see what's going on. Yeah, we're in the 30s, so just wet roadways out there, mid-30s, so that's certainly some good news there. Wind speeds around, I think, right along it. So there's a military reserve. So in advance of that little line that's coming through, the wind's flowing into it. You can see that 35 mile per hour gust. The temperature's 35, but that red number is the gust of wind as the winds come in from the northeast direction. 2 flags there, that's 20 knots. And I got out this past week and got to go to West Middle School out in Nampa. And thanks to Security Gold and Silver Exchange for sponsoring that event for this new online weather forecasting service. So if you like weather like I do, and if you like weather and you're a hobbyist or you like outdoor stuff, I took this out to schools, and I'm going to continue going to schools, and they really enjoy it. And so this right here is WFSI. You can find it at WFSII.com. I literally put together in the last 4 years 45 plus online weather forecasting courses on how you can forecast the snow. But a lot of the schools and classes love it. Construction companies love it. Roofing companies love it. And so it's only $7.99 a month, $7.99 a month. So love to have you sign up. Don't do the free trial. The free trial just gives you 3 courses. I mean, you can look at them and see what it's like, but trust me, this is a forecasting course where you learn exactly what you would get with a $20,000 forecasting school education, plus the 30 years of background that I have, all tucked in there. So that's WFSI. Thought I'd throw that in there. And thank you again to Security Gold and Silver Exchange. So Security Gold and Silver Exchange is over on South Alcott Road, Garrity Boulevard exit. 84, take the Garrity Boulevard exit, take a left, go up to Subway, take a right, you run right into them. Now, they are giving away discounts with the mention of Vin Crosby, this ad, or WFSI. There you go. I'm done plugging. But got to pay the bills. Got to pay the bills. So if you want to donate a little bit there on the chat, you can do that as well. I think that's about it, my friend. I got 8 people watching now. Who else is out there? Let's chime in. Chime in and let me know where you're watching from. And now the line is, look at this. Isn't that a funky shape? It's like an S from like eagle, drops down, almost like, I don't know what that shape is. Kind of looks like a 3 maybe? It comes down here just south of the airport. That line goes up through 84, then kind of curls and backs up into the foothills around Garden City, and then goes over towards Eagle, Hidden Springs, and right on up 55 through Horseshoe Bend Road. Looks like it's west of there. Looks like the heaviest snows are going to be along 52 as you head over towards the Emmett area, Black Canyon Highway, and then back up to the north. A few snow showers there. Let's go, like I promised, let's check out that webcam from Bogus Basin at the Simplot base. And I'm just going to try this, see if it refreshes for me. Oh, it did. Look at that. And now you can see the clouds kind of looming. This is going to be a neat camera shot when that snow squall moves on through. the visibilities will drop and everything will be covered in white. Bogus has been absolutely phenomenal. They had another 6 inches of fresh powder out there today, and I went last week. I went 2 days, and then I think if you watch some of my posts on Facebook, I took a major dump. I mean, Wipeout City. Oh, pretty good light flurry activity now. Back in play out here by Franklin and Cole as I glance out the window. But yeah, I if you know this area, this is kind of when you go up Deer Point Express, but behind, if you turned around and did a 180 and looked towards what we call the face, I thought in all that powder at 54 years old, I could go and do the face. And I've done it several times before, but I went head over heels. Full-fledged yard sale. If you ski and know what a yard sale is, it's when you lose everything. Bindings, not bindings, but skis come off, hats. It was quite the wreck. But I didn't hit a rock, and that's always good when you don't hit a rock and it's fresh, fluffy snow. And I avoided the hospital. Always a plus. Always a plus. All right, let's go back and do some radar looking. So it looks like that heaviest band that came through Ada County with that burst of snow and the grapple that folks were talking about, that is tapered off, but there's another good band way down to the south that's going to continue, if I put that in motion, move towards the east-northeast direction. So you can see that right there. And so that is going to continue on that trajectory. And if it holds together, it'll come right on up over West Cunamora Road, over South Pleasant Valley Road. They're going to get hammered again and then go right on up in towards Warm Springs and around Lucky Peak in 21. So planning to go up 21, you're going to run into quite some messy travel as that one moves on through to the north and towards the east. And that looked like it had a little bit of wind with it. So let's go and check out some of the wind observations. There you go. So not a whole lot of wind. I mean, it's just light stuff. 10, 15, 21, 22 miles per hour. Temperatures in the 30s. So not a whole lot going on there. And then back to the radar as promised. Let's go national and see what we got going on with our national radar. So California is still getting snow, just tremendous weather pattern. Pretty good snow showers coming in through 80 around Elko, and then Salt Lake City. They've had tremendous snow, of course, for the ski areas here, and a little snow shower in northwest Colorado. Pretty good snowstorm coming down through Minneapolis up through Wisconsin, getting on back towards the Dakotas. So Interstate 80 again, and 90 not looking all that pleasant. It's just to the northwest of Chicago, and the rest of the country looking fairly high and dry. And temperatures across the country, let's see what we got in here. As you would expect, warm down in the south in the 70s, up around Rhode Island and Boston. What do we got? Anytime now, computer. 41, 45. There you go. 30s in the mountains of New Hampshire. Plymouth State College was where I went. It's now a university. The greatest weather school ever. Take that, Jim Cantori and Linden State. They're in Vermont. He's a colleague. He's a friend. But he went to Linden State. They're like big losers. Not that they're rivals of Plymouth State or anything like that. So 50 degrees in Colorado. Look at a warm day in Colorado. California in the 50s. I see a whole lot there. Still 7 people hanging out with the weather show with Vin Crosby. That's awesome. Share it on Facebook. Share it with your friends. There's going to be many watching after 2 from when it's on a recording. Oh, that looked pretty good. So this was a picture I took up at, I hiked up to Boulder Lake. If you ever have a chance to hike up to Boulder Lake and like you like to camp or like to fly fish, it's probably very, very busy now, but this was late August. The water was low. All those swirls out there. Yeah, let me point in the right direction. Tons of trout rising. This is like a peninsula halfway through. It was one of my more serene, pleasant moments. And then I caught the sunset. It was just great. Great stuff. A lot of trout rising. Caught a lot of trout that day. So this trip I had a float tube and I was out there float tubing. It's when you sit in like a tube with waders and you float around, fly fish. It's really fun. But then that float tube popped. Not on this trip, but so the next trip I had to go up and I didn't have the float tube, but I still caught pretty good fish. So that's Boulder Lake. And if you like to fish lower meadows, you can drive right up to it. That's just up by McCall, and you can drive right into there. And then you can fish that lower boulder, and then it's like about a 2-mile hike. It's pretty steep, but you can do it up and back in a day pretty easily. Good day trip for the kids, but it does get pretty steep in some spots, but many people do it. Many people do it. So that is a great place to go. And where do I want to go to? I want that there. And there is yours truly. And let's interact with this and go back to local. So that was the line earlier that sparked me to get here and get on the stream. But that is pressed to the north and east. So it looks like Ada County, Canyon County, pretty much it's a done deal. Still a light flurry. The lightest, just the tiniest, abundant though, snowflakes falling out here at the Crosby residence. Just floating down, just real pleasant. Nothing heavy, not even grapple, just these light flakes of snow coming on the tail end of this line. Where is this line now? There it is. It's now starting to get up into the foothills maybe. I was hoping to see it stay all yellow and red and just hang on and just be this mammoth snow shower coming up in towards Bogus. And then I would go to the webcam and it would be awesome. And then this video would go viral and I would retire as a millionaire. That was my plan, but it didn't work out that way. 7 viewers. It's not going to happen, Vin. It's not going to happen. I did have the one video that started the weather showed Vin Crosby, the Snowmageddon forecast. I keep telling people I forecast that 2 months before anybody else. And that's how it started. And then a young weather intern, he contacted me and said, I'm going to go do Facebook. And now his Facebook page is the top social media Facebook page at Treasure Valley Weather Headquarters. Cody Wilson out there, good kid. Not a kid anymore. He's in his 30s. But he was a kid when he came in and wanted to be a meteorologist when he was in high school. And anyways, but 2 months before, and that was my most hit video. I think it's up to 180,000 viewers right now. All trying to get safety out there. It's all the name of safety. At least that's why I kind of do what I do. If we can get one person, keep them safe from damaging weather, then that's a good thing. So looks like that band that was down to the south is still there, but a little intense band coming in around Cunamora Road, heading on down towards... That's even up by, so that's just outside of Boise. Just out by the Micron there. So, Shane, glad you're a fan of the weather show. And no more grapple for Dark Mandalore. Big fluffy flakes, that's cool. The dynamics of that and the physics of that is really awesome. With the big flakes of snow. So big fluffy flakes typically means there's a lot of water content in the atmosphere and it's spread out, but the flakes, they coagulate more as you would take snow and stick it together. It has that opportunity in the atmosphere, and that's why you get the big fluffy looking flakes of snow which is always cool looking. Yeah, and satellite pictures. So to be frank, I haven't looked at long range. Let's go back and take a look out in the Pacific here and see how many storms are back out here. I don't want that. So this is a telling, very, very telling satellite picture. And let me interpret it for you here. And what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing, obviously, we got this right in through here. So I'm going to put that into motion there. You can see kind of how it's all swirling. Pretty obvious features. This right here is a nice cold core upper level low that's spinning in there. And the flow coming here, just follow those clouds. The southern branch converging, coming together right in through here across Southern California. All this speckled cloud cover in here, all very cold air that's coming down over the ocean water. So that is an indication of cold air, and there's some little spins embedded in there. You can see the swirl of clouds. And so this will continue rotating through here into the west and bring scattered snow showers. A lot of this will diminish as the sun goes down. However, back out here in the big Pacific, we've got another telling feature back out through there. And what I'm seeing here is this system coming up here through the Aleutian Island chain, right in through there, going up into what we call a ridge of high pressure, where then there's a sharp turn here and the jet stream digging through here. So this is usually tranquil, dry weather in this zone here. And with that, that's going to come east. And that'll be, so it looks like we're going to be drying out here for a couple of days at least, maybe a week, as the weather pattern will kind of get tranquil. Lisa Smith, thanks for checking in. Lisa, pretty good blanket in the foothills east of Emmett. Still snowing lightly. Let's go see what that radar is for Lisa. Yeah, there you go. Good call. Good call, Lisa. You can see that the heaviest is up in north, heading towards Sweet and Ola. I love that area. And heading towards Horseshoe Bend. And Emmett, starting to get just some light snow, and it should be tapering off very quickly. I've been out and talking to the Emmett School District. I'll be back up through there as well with my new WFSI. If you just go sign in on WFSI and with your email and create a password, then you go and you'll see it's just $7.99. And it's at WFSII.com. And then you can track the weather with all the tools that you see me use here, and all the meteorologists or those who play meteorologists on TV and the ones at the Weather Service. You will learn exactly how to forecast just like them. It's great, great content, if I do say so myself. I created all the graphics myself, the videos myself. It took about 4 years to produce it, and it's still growing and still developing. Have a couple of 2 new clients coming on board this week, which is great. I already have 2 clients using it, and big organizations kind of considering it, and I love that. So there you go. There's the snow coming on in across much of, it's kind of going in towards eastern Ada County, western Elmore County right now. It's not heavy. It's still snowing out here, though, by the, oh, look at that. It's kind of like lingered. So it's kind of like taking a big little curve as it hit the foothills. It just hit the brakes. And so at Franklin and Cole Road, where yours truly is, right in through here, we see a nice little lingering area of green getting into the blue. And it's very bright skies, too. So it's almost going to be one of these scenarios where the sky is going to be really bright, but it's going to be snowing out. And it's just really sticking to in patches on areas where the snow or grass was before, and the roofs and cars, but the roads should be fine. Temperatures are well above freezing right now. Well above freezing. I just noticed that my big old dome is in the way. That a boy, Crosby. I'm going to move myself over here. And now you can see a little bit better than what I was sharing earlier. Highway 55 seeing 16, seeing some messy travel. 55 probably not bad, just a few flurries. Brightened skies out there by veterans in Boise, by the dark Mandalore. Is that like a dark Mandalore? Is that like a is that a Disney thing? Is that like the mandolin? I love that show. That's pretty cool. Star Wars. Dark Mandalore. So we've got fans out there. I just love you guys. Love the people watching. I love doing this. But I'm running out of things to say. So I think I'm going to wrap it up. Go back and do what I was doing, which is relaxing a bit. Busy week coming up. If you know of any business out there that wants to sponsor a local school and get WFSI in the school, let me know. It's a great opportunity for businesses to help out in the community. And if you're a business or somebody that deals with weather and you want to take that little weather symbol with a 30% like at 1 p.m. on your app and turn it into at 1:15, it's going to snow like no other, and there's going to be thunderstorms and a tornado at 1:30. You'll be able to interpret that with the stuff I teach you. Message me. Let me know. You can go to my Facebook page. Vin Crosby is there, and or you can contact me via WFSI, which is at www.wfsiicaptain.com. There it is. Got quizzes in there and everything. See if you can pass the quizzes. You'd be wicked smart, as they say back in the Northeast. All right, that is it for the weather show with Vin Crosby. I'm going to get real big and the fat head here and cover the whole thing. So thanks. If you haven't checked in, subscribe to Weather Show. Hit the bell. The bell will alert you when I'm doing one of these things, one of these events or a stream or a production. And we'll be doing some more. Next week, I believe, we're spring forwarding. So next Sunday, we spring forward 1 hour and we lose an hour of sleep, which disgusts me because I like to sleep. But, that's what naps are for. That's what naps are for. You have a great day, great night. Be safe out there, and we'll talk at you this week.